following presentation is brought to you by Ranger's Top 5 Superhero Toy and Comic-Con, featuring the Totally 90s Party, the return of RVT's Toku Music Video Contest, and Ranger guests galore. Happening November 3rd to the 5th, 2017, at the Holiday Inn by Universal Studios, 5905 South Kirkman Road in Orlando, Florida. See you there! This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
This is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
We'll go to NXT. I'll go to the CWC.
Hell yeah.
We'll be at 205 Live.
I can truly say that I have the whole damn world in my hand.
Goodbye and good night.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else we find this fine audio recording. We talk about professional wrestling, both in the mainstream and the independent scene. My name is Matty Jay. That's TWK.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm TWK of TWK Reviews, and for those that do not follow me on Twitter, I am afraid I've got some bad news.
Yeah.
Alright, so my external hard drive has kind of been failing me for these past several months, and yesterday it decided to essentially kick the bug because whenever I would plug it in, it wouldn't show up on like my computer and stuff like that, and even when it did, it would require formatting. And for those who don't know, that means that all the data on it would be erased.
AKA, hard drive is fucked. Or
yes.
The laptop is fucked.
No, laptop is fine.
But you do need a better laptop.
I do, and so because of that, I'm going to need to get a new laptop because my editing software was on my external hard drive. So I'm just saying, fuck it, I'll just get a brand new laptop so that way I can get the latest editing software. And I'll use my birthday money, the next Patreon payout, to take care of at least some of the, to alleviate some of the payment.
Essentially, you're going to get a better laptop with blackjack and hookers. Matter of fact, forget the blackjack.
Yeah, so in the meantime, though, I'll be doing Let's Plays on my YouTube channel, which I know isn't what people subscribe for. I know people wanted to hear me or watch me review stuff. And I was planning on doing a review of WWE 2K18. I was planning on having that out this week. I was planning on then doing the entire month of November being a Patreon month. But unfortunately,
well, you know what the bad news is? It's not happening. But hey, you can delay it. Just say, hey, you know what? I'll still do a month, but it shall happen at a later date.
Yeah, unfortunately. However, good news is I'm still able to do this Wrestle-Cast.
Yeah.
I should still be able to stream.
Yeah.
So there is that.
You're still able to stream. You're still able to do stuff and things, and that of course means we're not doing it. Don't expect any game crew for the time being, unfortunately. But I will be doing some game crew recordings at Ranger Stop. Hopefully, if we have a television that will cooperate.
So at least you, Easy, and John, and whoever else is in the room will be able to entertain the people with that.
Hopefully. I'm planning at least 2 or 3 episodes, maybe more if we have time. We should, I hope. But for now... Also, hey, folks, guess what? I get to pull a Mark Summers. That was my script. I didn't have to read it. I finally got the thing down.
You never even had a script to begin with.
It was one of those things. I'm trying to be funny here when I'm sick, and
Well, I've been extra salty this week with the roasts, but I'm like, I need some genuine comedy, not going after, people on Twitter for fucking up a tweet that I deleted, by the way. Y'all know I go live at 10, right? Not 9 or 8:30 or whatever.
I know, but still, if you mess up, take the lickings.
I deleted that thing as soon as I made the mistake, and some of y'all just, I'll click the... Never mind. Anyway. So, for those wondering, yeah, I'm on vacation next week.
So this is the only Wrestle-Cast you'll be getting until the following week.
Yeah,
or the week
we're
after
gone. We're not here next week, folks. We're not live. We're not doing anything unless something miraculously fucking happens and we have to talk about it. While I probably will have the ability to actually record something of hopefully semi-decent quality, we'll at the very least have nothing. We're not doing a mini. We're not doing anything. If something major league happens, we might record something on Instagram and Twitter. But
Kane shows up to Raw wearing a thong. There you go. There's your news story.
Yeah, he pulls a naked Midian, decides to throw the whole goddamn mayoral election,
That should get the votes. Dead ass.
Yeah. And Hairball, don't you fucking jinx it. He's talking about the fact that a wrestling apocalypse happened last year. Hairball, if it happens again, you're getting dayed when I get back.
What was the wrestling apocalypse last year?
Something dark side, something complete. I don't know.
Mike, as you heard earlier, I can't review anything at the moment. So even in the off chance that I wanted to do that, I cannot. Yeah. At least not until sometime in November.
Also, Hairball is like, naked media, fuck you. No, I'm not sleeping tonight. Join the club. We both have the goddamn cold.
Well, thankfully, I have NyQuil.
And thankfully, I'm over at hump and actually can breathe now, so that definitely helps. Anyway, you want to get to the thing now so our throats can rest?
Yep.
Pretty sure we want to do
says
that.
He just got here. Oh, okay. Then I would highly recommend reading one of my recent Twitter posts because I went to a huge thing.
Yeah, he did.
Anyways, yes, TLC happened.
Case in point.
TLC happened.
TLC happened. 2 great matches, halfway decent card. We're gonna review it, of course. Your emails and comments, of course. Segment 3. I'm not here next week. And if I was here next week, I'd be hyped as all hell for Bound for Glory. But I'm not here, so this week we're just going to take care of the whole previewing thing. We're previewing Bound for Glory 2017. Holy shinola, it's going to be fun to preview at the very least. And for those wondering, yes, I do have my ticket for the Wednesday Impact taping, so there you go. We'll be having some stuff this weekend. And Evil Reverend going, so much shit this week. Yes, some of it we're skipping. There's not that much news. But
can I just say the worst part of my hard drive dying is losing a whole bunch of files, like the King of Colosseum 2 soundtrack that I always used to make sure that I never got copyright ID'd. That's gone. Also, all the artwork that people have done of me, that's gone. Like there's a picture of A-Justice. There's a picture of A-Justice did of me. I can't get that. Also, the Rift Down theme song is gone.
Dude!
The only thing that I backed up properly was my intro for my videos.
Oh, that's good.
That's about it.
Oh, man. Fucking A. Well, hey, let's get you back in a halfway decent mood, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do segment 1, and I usually would put a clip of the pay-per-view, but I'm not. However, there was a thing that happened on Raw Talk afterwards, and there was an interview with the guy that returned on the thing. So here it is. Here's Kurt Angle. And then our preview of Tables, Letters, and Shares 2017. Take a listen.
How did it feel to be out there and finally step foot back in the ring after 11 years?
It was great. I never thought it would feel this good. It's been 11 years, and since the WWE Universe has seen me wrestle. I wasn't expecting to do it at last minute, but you know, this was such an honor to do it. The Shield, to be in that ring with the Miz, guys like him, great leaders, Sheamus and Cesaro, and you know, Kane came back for this. It was a huge night for all of us, but most of all for me.
You know, this is going to be a recurring theme this week. If the quality of the show drops, or we say words we're not supposed to say, or whatever, on both our ends, screw you, we're sick. Hairball called me on, you know, you said, don't you mean review? I'm like, okay, fuck you, I'm sick. I'm like, I'm on Tylenol cold, for God's sake, and it's fucking with my head. Anyway. So, yeah, hashtag fuck you, we're sick. Random stuff. Anyway, it's Kurt Angle. He talked. He also wrestled and suplexed a couple of motherfuckers. It's as if he haven't lost it in the 11 years. What could he have been doing?
It's almost like he never stopped wrestling.
No. Only took a break to be GM or something. Anyway, TLC, Tables, Letters, and Shares 2017. They were at the Target Center, the Target Center at Minneapolis, Minnesota. The reported attendance, 13,381. On commentary, it was Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and it's tea time. Booker T. And Vic Joseph and Nigel McGuinness were in for the Cruiserweight matches. Your pre-show Mountain Dew KFC main event, wow, was Sasha Banks over Alicia Fox by submission, and Alicia tapped out like a bitch.
I gotta say, this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. They gave this time, and
hey, 11 minutes is a lot of time. Fair being fair.
Yeah, it's a lot of time for a pre-show match, and they both worked really well together.
They do. You know, I'll say what I will about Alicia Fox, but it's one of those situations where you pair her with a good wrestler, you're gonna have a good match out of Alicia Fox. Yes.
The only downside is that she can be quite annoying in her promos.
Oh boy, and it got annoying this week. Jesus Christ. So that happened. In the show proper, right booking, wrong amount of time. Asuka went over Emma and went 9 minutes 25 seconds. That should have been a 5-minute squash. I'm sorry.
No, it should not. No. Why? That's not how Asuka wrestles matches. She doesn't wrestle squash matches. She has always wrestled very competitive matches, especially on pay-per-views.
True, but against Emma?
Yeah, I mean, remember, actually, it's interesting. Like, her first NXT match was also against Emma, and that was also a relatively competitive match.
Fucking hey. Because that's what, you know, it's weird. It's like, okay, that felt long.
I thought,
you know, and I agree. Yeah, she has matches, but I'm like, Emma's been such a nothing thing up until very lately that I'm like, okay, fair enough. They work well together. Yeah, you should showcase that. But I'm like, Emma should have been on defense on the majority, and this was a balanced match.
And for that, I thought it was really entertaining.
It was still but okay. Forget the whole. Let's make it entertaining. You're debuting a new superstar with a reputation of being dominant.
How would
you book something like that?
I would have booked this match, because it's not like she's had like this Goldberg-esque quality to her that some people seem to have mistakenly attributed to her. That's never been her. She's not Goldberg.
No, but the way they hyped it up, and this is what you do. There's a sense of misrepresentation and false advertising, which is not good.
I think that's people just giving this weird perception in their head, because the Asuka we got here is exactly the same Asuka we've been seeing for the past couple of years, and I thought they did a perfectly fine job with her debut. And it's honestly the best NXT debut we've gotten in a while when it comes to pay-per-view debuts.
Fair being fair, folks, and Hairpole, you could bitch at us for it. To be fair, I got problems with this match. I'm not disagreeing with what T-Dub just said. This was one of the better NXT debuts we've had in a long time.
Think about the NXT the main roster debuts of Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, Baron Corbin. They've all had lackluster debuts on pay-per-view, but with Asuka, really well hyped up.
Yeah.
And then had a really good match with Emma, and they made her look really good. So,
and people go, what about Bobby Roode? Yeah, what about Bobby Roode? They had a ready-made match that should have knocked the shit out of it out the park, and it fell flat. Then again, the crowd didn't really care for it, which is that's the death nail right there. But
yeah, and the crowd was super hyped when Asuka's music kicked in.
They were super hyped. I don't know if I would have. I don't know if maybe Curtin Jerker probably. I don't know. I would have booked it at around 6:25, not 9:25. Maybe brisker pace might have helped it. Still competitive, but brisker pace would have felt. I wouldn't have given it like a 3-minute squash match. That's stupid. I mean, in the 6-minute mark, again, not as much offense from Emma, but at the same time, enough to make it look like she's trying to fight Asuka, but she's still too skilled. I don't know. There is, and Mildred hated it too, to be fair. He didn't like it, but.
I don't understand. To me, this has been every Asuka match.
And again, probably one of those things. God mode should have been active. Maybe, I don't know. Next up, Cedric the Entertainer. God damn it, Mildred. God damn it, fuck. God damn it, Matis. And God damn it, Enzo Amore. Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann, they took on Gentleman Jack Gallagher and the Brian Kendrick. Hey, new theme out of Gentleman Jack.
Indeed, and I gotta say, this was quite an entertaining match. Got some nice spots, and some really nice tag team offense from Swann and Alexander.
And the crowd was into it, which is a rarity for the cruiserweight matches.
I think what helped is that they gave this a solid 8 minutes, which was good.
Yeah, a solid, and he's not kidding. 8 minutes, even. Now that 8 minutes even was the time of the matchup. And again, a decent amount of time with 4 talented gentlemen, you're going to have a good match. And, guess what? That's what happened. So
a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, another thumbs up for me is the next one, Alexa Bliss over Mickie James for the Women's Championship. It went 11:25. And guess what, folks? That was a good match.
It was a perfectly fine match, and I'm glad Alexa retained, because the Raw Women's title the past few months has been
it's been hot dogged. It's been a little too hot dog. Alexa Bliss needed to keep it.
Yeah, keep it, and I would say keep it until she loses it to Asuka. Keep building that heat until Asuka finally just destroys her.
I hate the fact that they're building her matches like it's nothing, which is Alexa Bliss is a great heel, but just they're giving her the wrong type of. I don't know how would I want to phrase this, but she's a great heat getter, but you're giving her opportunities to get the wrong kind of heat. If that makes sense.
I guess,
because the whole feud, the whole thing about this match was Mickie James is old. I'm like, fuck's sake. First she's fat, now she's old. Fuck off.
The weird thing is, there are a lot of wrestlers on the roster that are older than her. And the weirdest thing is, last week on SmackDown, Michael Cole called Bobby Roode young.
How fucking weird is that, by the way?
Bobby Roode is 40.
He's in his fucking 40s.
He's literally 40 years old.
He's the big 4-0. We are not kidding.
And yeah, Michael Cole called him young, and they're having this fucking angle where Mickie James was being called old. And she's like
Corey
36.
Graves, and you could literally feel Corey Graves staring a hole into goddamn you, Cole. For that one, it's like, the fuck, he's 40. He's fucking 40. Anyway. There's a sense of irony when it comes to that. And we come to, unfortunately, probably the only dud of the evening, really. I mean,
Kalisto tried.
Kalisto tried. To be fair, both went out there to give it their all. But unfortunately, Enzo Amore over Kalisto. 8:45. It was the Cruiserweight Championship.
Speaking of a flip-flop championship.
Oh, boy.
Let's take a look at some of the reigns. The first reign, TJ Perkins, 46 days.
Yep.
Brian Kendrick, 30 days.
Yep.
Rich Swann, 61 days. So Neville finally with 197, and then Tozawa 6.
Yep.
Neville 35.
Yep.
Enzo 15.
Yep.
Kalisto 13. Now Enzo currently has 5. There's how many reigns were under 30 days? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. 3 currently out of 9.
Yeah.
Well, I say 3 out of 8 because the current one is currently ongoing. We'll see how long that
we'll
one lasts.
see how long that goes.
The last 8 reigns, 3 of them went under 30, and then under 60.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. And Hairball, no, it's not dead, but it's going off. But I went, fuck.
And out of the past 8 reigns, only 2 of them went over 60 days. 2.
It ain't right.
This is a really poorly booked championship that they clearly just do not care about.
Mm-hmm. They obviously do not care of the Cruiserweight division. So the question is now, why did you bring it back in the first place?
Because the Cruiserweight Classic did good numbers on the network.
Because it was different. Done.
Yeah, they presented it with like a sport, like how they would present matches over in New Japan.
And then Kevin Dunn and Vinnie Mac happened. It became just like any other fucking show on the network.
I think what hurts it more than anything else is the fact that the Raw matches are really, really short, and thus people don't feel all that inspired to tune in or stay to see 205 Live.
And if you stick around to see 205 Live, it's taped after SmackDown.
So most people are already kind of like winded already. Like, oh, okay, that's enough. That's good stuff. And apparently, what they're doing now is they're saving a lot of their big star matches for the dark matches after the show,
just to keep people going from leaving.
Yeah. Like apparently, AJ Styles has wrestled some dark matches to make sure people stay around.
Matches. Shinsuke Nakamura when he first got into the loop. That's how they kept them around. You know. Hey, stick around. You'll get to see Jinder Mahal get his ass kicked. I mean, he's a heel. You know, it's his job. I'm not saying it's bad, and that's what I'm saying too. But at the same time, it's his job. For once, I'm describing his job description. It's his job.
Oh, now I want to play the Fractured But Whole. But I don't have the money because the money that was used to buy going to buy that and Mario Odyssey. I now have to put forward towards a new computer.
I feel for you, man. If I didn't have to do Ranger Stop and Japan World Heroes, I'd be having a Nintendo Switch. We're freaking, Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, 2K18.
Well, 2K18 doesn't come out for the Switch for at least a couple months.
I did see it at EB. It was probably a pre-order.
Possibly. Because I don't think it comes out until like possibly next month.
I don't know.
Anyways, our next match is a match that everyone was hyped up for.
Match of the night on 2 days' notice. Oh, and also, one of them's jet lagged because they flew from South America. The Demon, Finn Balor. Yeah, they kept the war paint, folks, against AJ Styles.
Thankfully, they did not go pumpkin spice.
No, thankfully, and I like the design this time around, which is nice. 18-20. That's the shocker here. You would think, that match went 25 minutes. No, just a minute, just a tad over a minute and a half under 20.
To me, when this match, I was like, oh, that's it? I was expecting this match to go at least 25 minutes. I was hoping it would go over 30.
It felt like it went over 20.
No, it did not. For me, this felt really short.
Still nice. Still a match of a fucking night.
It was really well paced, but I was really hoping that they would give this some extra time. However, it was still really good. Probably the best match of the night. And, of course, the ending with both of them too sweeting each other.
And to be fair, they didn't have to do much more because that crowd was already like, that crowd was there tonight.
Yeah, because they're chanting
too
this is awesome.
Sweet, this is awesome. And the bell hadn't even rung yet.
Oh, there was actually a too sweet whoop whoop chant in the crowd.
Yes.
I perfectly approve of it. That was amazing.
And that's on 2 fucking days' notice, by the way.
I just love the fact that, Marty Scurll got a chant over, and it's in WWE now.
and Marty Scurll's in his Villain Club shirt and umbrella going, life is good. But yeah, I'm a lot more forgiving on the fact that it's short because, again, 2 days notice. One of them probably felt a little tired from the fact that he had to travel all night just to make the fucking pay-per-view. And knowing that he probably got in day of, probably a half a day of planning what the match was going to be like and who's going over and all that shit. 18 minutes, 20 seconds. Match of the night. Probably in the top 10 for match of the year.
I wouldn't say top 10. It was a really, really good match, but I wouldn't say it was that high quality.
I mean,
there have been some really good matches this year.
Remove the majority of New Japan's single matches this year. You're probably thinking...
It's probably top 10 for WWE.
That's what I meant. For WWE in the top 10 for sure. And everything else, probably top 50. But
I agree with Devil when he says that we needed a break from Bray.
We did, yeah, and that's I think that's what it is. I think a lot of it is like I'm forgiving it because it's not Bray Wyatt.
We've got to see Finn Balor wrestle someone else. However, they ended up screwing over Finn Balor's momentum from this match and had him get squashed by Kane on Monday. Just utterly decimated.
50 booking. I'm starting to agree with Hairball in the chat. He was bitching about get the golden shovel.
That was a golden shovel moment from Vince McMahon. Like, you can't let a guy get 2 over. Gotta make sure he knows his place.
Fucker literally showed up, wrestled his ass out after tearing out his fucking shoulder, just so he could still have a match on pay-per-view. One mistake. That wasn't even his fucking fault. Then you're going, he's too injury prone. Fuck him.
I wouldn't go that far. But it was very bizarre.
T-Dub. Busted shoulder, SummerSlam, Universal title. It is because of the fucking injury. Let's not mince words. Vince saw... Let's not mince words.
I just find it really, really peculiar that they would have Finn get squashed right after they gave him this huge victory.
Call it what it is. It's fucking stupid.
It is stupid. Just like the amount of time given to our next match.
Oh my god! So between matches, you had they had the crowd being introduced to Elias, trying to strum his guitar and sing songs. Did you know wants to walk with Elias?
By the way, you know what song he was playing on his guitar, right?
I don't remember it actually.
You should be able to recognize it. It was Simple Man. That was the song he was ripping. That he was parodying with the riff that he was playing. Like that was clearly Simple Man. I thought that was nice.
I honestly did. I skipped those segments because I'm like, after the first one, you know, with Jordan throwing veggies, I'm like, I know exactly. This is a bonus match. This is gonna be boring. Let me just get to the fucking match.
The match itself was all right, but the finish was
a
just,
Raw match for filler.
It was. I think one of the problems with the pay-per-view is that they think they have to put filler on their show, which they don't.
You know, when we first heard they're gonna give AJ and Finn extra time. Why do I get the feeling that Brian versus the Demon only should have was the last 8 minutes, and Jordan Elias got that? Fuck's sake! I'm not.
Hairball says he found the release date for the Switch version of 2K18, December 31st of this year. Happy New Year to you, Matty, if you get a Switch.
I'm not asking. I'm probably not getting a Switch for Christmas. Well. Unless y'all folks want to buy me one.
Only if you review an entire season of Total Divas.
You know, I'd say that, but no.
Well, Justin Gabriel, I believe it was, did an interview about how scripted the show was.
Justin Gabriel?
I believe that was who they interviewed with. Let me just make sure.
It's a modern era cable reality show.
Yeah, according to him, 90% of it due to all the editing.
It's a modern era reality show on cable.
Justin Gabriel, aka the Darewolf, PJ Black.
It's a modern era reality show on cable.
Yep.
The majority of that shit is scripted, folks.
Yep. You'd be surprised that there are people.
Bear shit woods.
You'd be surprised how many people.
Space Pope Reptilian.
I'm just saying, you'd be surprised how many people actually buy into it, though. Like, they think it's a shoot.
You'd be surprised how many people still buy into the soaps. I work at a hospital. Half the people who get the TV, I can't miss my YNR.
I don't judge people if they enjoy soaps.
I don't. I'm just stating a fact here. That's all it is. Anyway. Matter of fact is, this is filler. Moving on to the main event. 5-on-3 TLC match. Nothing on the line. Just say let's just throw the things in there because it's a gimmick pay-per-view.
First up, gotta love the Shield entrance where Dean and Seth show up.
And Kurt Angle in Shield cosplay, smiling, going, "Yeah, I'm part of the thing."
Yeah, like Dean and Seth are super serious, and then Kurt Angle's just like,
he's smiling, going, "Hi, I'm here. I'm gonna break some ankles." Smiley face.
Yeah, he looks like kind of a dork.
He does.
By the way, this match escalated quickly.
It got out of hand fast.
I mean, Kane killed a guy.
He did, and then he decided to kill Braun Strowman.
That's what I'm talking about. He killed Braun Strowman by putting him in the dump truck, and then Then the lever was pulled. Then the fans started chanting, "That is murder."
Yeah. And then Kane comes up. They're building up the fact that they're building up to that match. I believe it's Survivor Series, Kane versus Braun Strowman. But I'm like, Kane's going to come out, try to do it to him, still on some poor hapless dude. Bro!
And of course, in the end, Team Miz ends up falling apart. Kurt Angle at one point gets taken out, but then he, of course, returns. I think this spot is starting to get a bit happening a bit too often, where someone gets taken out.
Still effective considering who it was, but just for the fact that he didn't get his own entrance with the theme, it's like, okay, that's fair enough. You get a pass there.
I know, but we just saw it just a few months ago with Shinsuke Nakamura. They did the exact same spot.
Exact same spot. Took out, and then he comes right back out. No theme, though. But
no, they did use his theme.
All right, so it's a copy paste, but still, I could forgive it considering the dude in there and the way they build it. I think it's their way of saying, okay, you're not staying in there for the full 35 minutes 25 seconds. And for those wondering, it was Kurt, Dean, and Seth versus The Miz, Cesaro, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Kane. But he comes out, and of course they're about to beat up the Shield again, and then bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum, and he's got that badass look going. I'm gonna break an ankle.
And then he suplexed Sheamus. He gave Cesaro an angle slam through a table, and then they just completely decimated. They destroyed The Miz.
Miz got his ass whooped, and yeah, on Raw he was butthurt about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd feel pretty
like a heel.
I would be pretty annoyed too if I had a 5-on-3 advantage and still lost. So overall, this match was a complete clusterfuck, but an enjoyable one.
It was fun. For what it is, it was fun. And seeing Kurt Angle suplex bitches in a WWE ring again, more of that, please. I think I speak for everyone. We need more of that. Possibly Kurt versus Brock one more time?
Are you saying you want to see Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title in the main event of WrestleMania?
I wouldn't go that far, but Kurt versus
Too late,
Brock?
already signed.
God damn it. I thought he was supposed to fight Roman Reigns.
He fights the winner immediately afterwards.
Fuck. We're turning this into Adam Blampier, how Adam Blampier would have booked shit again.
Well, we'll talk about him soon.
We'll bring that some of that bad news up on Seg 3, folks. Don't worry. But it was a match. It was fun. What do you think of the pay-per-view as a whole there?
I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5.
That's. I was gonna get a 4, then I'm like, let's skip it at 3.5. It was still good. Go out to see, if you have to get a DVD of it, get it for Finn versus AJ. It's worth the time. The cruiserweights showed up and gave some good stuff. Ladies had some good stuff in there. Yeah,
we got 3 women's matches, including the pre-show.
Yeah. I don't wait, 3 women's matches?
Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox, Asuka versus Emma, and Alexa versus Mickie James.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. 2 cruiserweight matches. One that actually lasted long enough. The other one was too long, but Oh, hairball. Mayoral race for Suplex City. Kurt versus Brock. Yeah. I'd buy that for $1. Yeah. Totally. Anyway. Shall we get to the thing? I think. Let me get my tablet ready. It's that time. It's time, and God damn it, Hairball, please tell me it wasn't that long. My throat can't take a long email tonight. Then again, we got French Otaku. Who am I kidding? But, folks, for those wondering, yeah, it's that time. It's time. For your emails and comments of the week, you can send them at thewrestlecast@gmail.com. This is brought to you one last time. Ranger Stop Superhero Toy and Comic Con 5, November 3rd to the 5th, Orlando, Florida, at the Holiday Inn across from Universal Studios Orlando. It'll be myself and a bunch of people from RVT and at BrokenInfinite.com. Hey, Cisco's joining us. Sarah. Looking forward to seeing him next week. All those people up in there, including Andrew Gray, who I don't think the graphic was updated until I checked. But all them fancy people, and hey, yeah, that's Paul Schreier of Power Rangers Hyperforce fame. And he was bulky as well. He was bulky, but y'all saw him on Tuesday with that beautiful. With that beard, with that Lemmy Kilmister style mustache and beard combo.
You're a beard combo. Can you even grow a beard?
I mean, I can has chin fuzz, but I don't know if it could be at the epic level of some people, unfortunately.
Meh.
Anyway, and of course, no Wrestle-Cast next week for obvious reasons. I'm obviously going there to meet some of those fancy people and that much more. So join us then. If not, I expect stuff and things to happen from that. Anyway, that being said, we're done. Yeah, we got emails. First up is, I don't want you to scream this, but it's French Otaku.
French Otaku.
Thank you. Greatest Wrestling Fest. I don't know where to start, but this hits hard in the fandom. Just a week after the awesome trailer, Adam Blumpy, a.k.a. the former Plumpy, had his contract from Cultaholic been terminated because of accusations surrounding him being a sex predator, and after trying to use his fame to score with a 19-year-old girl, although he admitted and apologized on Twitter. It is no wonder why he has so much backlash about him, and I can't blame the rest of the team for to part ways with him. Just like with John Tron, I can't watch him the same way as I used to be, since he's one of the main source of inspirations. If I try to do a podcast, I'm sorry, I'm tired, folks. I'm tired and sick. I do apologize for that. If I try to do a podcast on YouTube video, all I could say is, get your shit together, dude. Pretty much.
I could not agree with that more.
Well, we will delve a little deeper into that, because we have our opinions on that as well. Anyway, time to light up the mood with this week's recap TLC. Just before I sent the email, I found down that Reigns and White will not attend pay-per-view. Instead, we got Finn versus AJ, which was nice, and Kurt versus Reigns to tackle on the Miz. The what bar? I have it right here. What bar? I ate it, but I kept the wrapper because fucking A, man, it's a what bar? It's got Randy Savage with the top hat on. Of course, I have to keep the wrapper.
Why do you still have the Ranger Stop logo up?
Because I'm an idiot.
I thought you were actually going to show off the what bar on the camera.
Oh, well, I don't have the actual, because I actually packed away the highfalutin expensive camera, because we're going to do the Let's Play for at Ranger Stop the Game Crew. I'm going to have to play the camera out, but let me see if I get. I do know I have a webcam over here. Let me see if I can get that going here on the onboard camera. And I do apologize for the quality because it's not the same. There we go. Half backwards. There it is. What bar? There it is, right there.
Wait for. All right, there's your face. There's your hat backwards. Now it's forwards. And ooh, yeah.
I ate it. It's for those who've had Cadbury chocolate. It is exactly how it is. It tastes because it's awesome. Here's the back.
OSW review and squared circle, a delicious combination.
Yes, sir. There we go.
And Evil Rev says he may have let his goatee get a bit long.
Ah. So yeah, there it is. What? Bah! Anyway. Kane and Brawny. This is until Brawny ended up in the garbage truck like the Shredder in the first TMNT movie. I gave him signal to push the compressor, but that's not the case. Anyway, also surprising is there's no table size chairs matches for the rest of the card. Kind of weird. And yes, most of these matches were bland or forgettable. Maybe the women's match was solid, but outside of that, two matches. On the pay-per-view, I'd watch again. He's actually not as forgiving. 2.5 out of 5.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, Raw and SmackDown, the Survivor Series card has to be the most bland card I've seen. Even Heyman buried Mahal. See? Teed up. Even Paul Heyman agrees with me on this one.
Well, that's because Paul Heyman is underestimating your Maharaja.
More like actually estimating him and going, paper champ.
Just watch. If Jinder Mahal wins,
he's going to Suplex City, and you know it.
But if he wins,
still going to Suplex City.
But if he wins,
still going to Suplex City, y'all. You know it. Even if he wins, he's still going to Suplex City.
And and he'll tear down the whole establishment and build a new restaurant known as Jinder Mahal's Mall.
That's a restaurant. A mall is a mall, dude.
It has restaurants.
Never mind. Anyway.
And he's going to bring back Pasta Mania.
Oh, God. People, bio was like, wait, that was a restaurant? It's like, yep. Oh, yeah. That was a legit thing. Mall of America. I think. Was it Mall of America?
Yeah, yes, it was. First ever Monday Nitro. That's still probably one of my favorite Nitros to watch just because of the unique location it's in.
Yeah.
Then it has some pretty good stuff in there, like a pretty good cruiserweight match to open the show. We also got to see the WCW return of Lex Luger.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, Evil Rev with the Pasta Raja.
There you go.
That's how yeah. I'm down with that gimmick. I am down with that gimmick now. The Pasta Raja. Anyway. No. Full name. The modern day Pasta Raja.
That's what the restaurant's called inside the mall.
Yes.
Pasta Raja.
Oh, God. Okay. Even Heyman called Barry Mahal, calling him a weak champion, and he is. That's what he is. He's a weak champion. Either way, we all lose. Also, hashtag Under Siege. I'm digging it. NXT, Nikki Cross joins the Fatal 4-Way of the vacant Women's Championship. Almas wants a piece of McIntyre. And it seems that Strong is closer to join Ring of Honor, guys. Or is he? Winners, Finn Balor versus AJ Styles at TLC. And too bad it wasn't at Survivor Series or WrestleMania, but it was still a cool match. Also, the reason why they did the Too Sweet Simon Cuz Bullet Club for life, it wasn't Vince telling him to do so. It's true. Raw Under Siege segment, straight to the point. SmackDown wants to kill Raw at Survivor Series. Does that mean that Raw will win the 5 versus 5 tag match? Probably. Losers! The 4 superstars who were ill and couldn't make it through TLC, Reigns, Wyatt, Dallas, and JoJo. Speedy recovery to all of you. Jeff Jarrett for showing up at an event drunk out of his ass. No wonder he gets stepped down from Jeff Jarrett. Correction, he got his ass fucking fired.
Yeah, we'll be talking about more of that in the third segment.
Done, folks. The situation with Adam Blampier, so much disappointment towards him. I don't want to see you like a massive arrogant scrub lord on the internet. I've seen a lot of egomaniacs on it. Case in point, PSP Gaming. I feel there's supposed to be a burn, but I'm going to move along.
Do you not know who Darkside Phil is?
No.
Keep it that way.
I figured.
Yeah, me and Shin are very familiar with his antics, and he is one of the worst sore losers in gaming.
Oh, is that the guy that he lost that kid, and that kid burned him in that one clip we played, for Shin all that time back?
Possibly. One of the most infamous things I've seen him do is, a mission in GTA 5 where all you have to do for part of the mission is just buy a gun and then leave the store?
Oh, the fucker would go in, shoot the thing inside, and the mission would fail?
No, what happened was he went in, he bought a whole bunch of other stuff, and the mission failed him when he ran out of money. Because he wasn't reading the text boxes.
Dumbass.
Yeah. And then he gets mad at the game.
Yeah, dumbass. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy your Halloween weekend, and hope you don't get possessed by the spirit of dead wrestlers. See you soon. Next up, LPH. So Raw got under siege by SmackDown. Sonny got a Patreon. Why? And General Hall says he's Brock Lesnar's worst nightmare. Matty, hit the HBK button. I would, but T-Dub, you provided me a better button for this situation.
This is where you're going to use that button? Right here?
Why not?
against Jinder Mahal, the greatest WWE champion of all time.
It's a good, it's a Bullet Club laugh. It's Bullet Club. Plus, let's be honest, Bullet Club would murder Jinder Mahal easily. Kenny Omega versus Jinder Mahal. Kenny wins.
After using 3 one-winged angels.
2. Let's be fair. He kicks out of 1, not 2.
No, he kicks out of 5.
Fine, you fucking bellyacher. We'll keep it at the fucking HBK button.
No, it's actually egging you on to use the ROH button.
Wait, what? What were you doing?
I was actually leading you on to use the ROH button.
So you wanted me to hit the button here. Homer, would you help me out here?
Brilliant. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Fucking moment's gone, dude. Jesus.
You just had to follow my lead.
What lead? You were telling me not to hit the fucking button.
I know, but you weren't supposed to actually listen to me.
And now I was supposed to hit the Bugs Bunny up about the Defy You button? Jesus Christ.
There are certain just comedy cues you're supposed to latch on to.
What cues? You weren't even cueing me. You were telling...
I was trying to be subtle.
Fuck you, we're both sick. Subtle don't work this week, brah.
It was the worst week to not be obvious about everything.
Yeah. The worst.
I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
You picked the wrong week to stop... God damn it. I can't even think now.
Anyways, as Hairball says, move on.
Yes. Yes. And no, I'm not going to Dave them. To be fair, we both deserve to be Daved. We both fucked up on that one. Global Force Wrestling is dead. It's back to TNA. No, it's back to Impact Wrestling. God, I hate this company. Don't hate the company. The company's fine. The people are fucked.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Nice George Carlin reference.
Yeah. And the winner is me for so my winner is me for having Super Mario Odyssey and SmackDown for kicking Raw's Punk ass.
Very nice, very nice.
Also, you lucky son of a dick.
Also, my brother-in-law recently got Super Mario Odyssey.
How is it?
He only played a little bit of it, so he can't really get a feel for it as of yet.
I've heard it's good.
Yes, I've been hearing nothing but amazing things from it. My favorite comment is from Jim Sterling, who noted that there are multiple outfits you can earn in-game.
Oh, I saw
How about that?
Yeah.
You don't have to spend money on microtransactions to unlock the outfits. Isn't that a novel concept? AAA gaming.
No. Overwatch? You fucked up.
Overwatch, Star Wars.
Also, yeah, get ready to hate LPH. Any loser, and losers are anyone who doesn't have Mario Odyssey, you Nazi. Ow, dude, ow.
And I actually want to play the Wolfenstein games because I've heard they're pretty good.
Ah.
And by the way, why the fuck are there people getting offended about killing Nazis in a Wolfenstein game?
That's like, I read that. I'm like, wait, what? I double take that. I'm like, Wolfenstein is a game about killing Nazis.
It was literally like the first
Nazis.
It's literally like the first ever first-person shooter from like back in the early 90s. And people are just now getting offended about it now because of course they are, because there are fucking Nazis everywhere now. And by the way, if you're listening to this and you're a Nazi, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And by the way, go fuck yourself.
And this just in, yes, do indeed go fuck yourself.
There's not a lot of people that we just want to punch in the face that much, but when it comes to Nazis, like, this gets an urge because they're fucking Nazis.
Yeah. Also, die in a goddamn fire. All evil runs like people trying to ban To Kill a Mockingbird in schools.
It's like bullshit. They don't get it. It's like they just don't get it.
It's like, it's because it makes kids uncomfortable. There's like there's that one meme, it's like people want the book removed because it makes it uncomfortable. That's the point of the book. I've read the book. You're supposed to feel sad, you dumb motherfucker.
It's like, what next? Are you not going to let people teach the Diary of Anne Frank?
Dude, don't get me started on that shit. There was a costume on What the Fuck Is Wrong With You. The Anne Frank Halloween costume.
Was that this week?
Believe it was this week. Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah,
live.
So I'll be watching that tomorrow once it goes up to YouTube.
You will face palm, my friend. You will face
once
palm.
I see it, I'm just going to be like, ugh. By the way, speaking of What the Fuck Is Wrong With You, Tara this week tweeted out a story of the whole Amazon thing where they're going to allow, like, you're going to give an option where you can allow people inside your house.
Spoonie gave it 24 hours before it reaches mainstream attention. He wasn't that far off.
If that does not cause a story that will end up on What the Fuck Is Wrong With You, I'll be very shocked.
I will eat my... you know what? To take a page out of Easy's playbook, if that don't happen, I'll eat my morpher.
That would be a very interesting video to watch. By the way, this show got pretty political this past 10 minutes.
I know, right? And oddly enough, none of it's about Trump. Oh, wait.
Give it time.
Oh, yeah. Back onto the thing and have fun at Ranger Matty and TWK. Happy Mario Odyssey Day if you have the game. No, he doesn't. That's why he's flipping the bird at you there. And next up, looks like I have to set this thing up again because it's terrible and he wants his freaking static again. Like you do. There we go. Cereballs, I had the thing. Cameras outside where the crew is gathered around the grave with the name of Adam Blampier. Rip sees the cameraman. Cameraman, go find Fat Boy. This isn't your concern. Camera cuts to Fat Boy in his corner, in his quarters. Hairball, tell Rip to calm down. Also, I was only kidding, like Easy does when it comes to does Morpher. You wouldn't eat it. That's the joke. Moving on. Wait, guys. Sorry I've been out of commission comment-wise lately. Took a bad bump to the head when we invaded WBHQ and shield bombed Vince through a table. Take a look. Video showing Vince getting shield bombed through a table. While Tanahashi is infecting people with his Buckster virus. Oh, you're talking about the movie thing. Yeah. Okay.
By the way, Matty, I think you meant to play this clip earlier.
Calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Just calm down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And for those, Hiroshi Tanahashi was in the movie infecting people, and he was like the head henchman for the main bad guy, who was literally Pac-Man.
Did he have his short hair?
No, he had the long hair.
Ah, so
this is pre-haircut.
So he still looks beautiful.
Yes, this was pre-shitty haircut. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna redeem ourselves right now. It's funny you brought up that haircut. You know what my reaction to that haircut was?
What? And yes, Hiromu Tanahashi cut his hair like, what was it, 2 or 3 months ago?
Yeah, just right after the G1 Climax, actually.
So yeah, he's had short hair for a good bit now.
Couple months. Still weird as fuck, though.
And he's still massively over with the audience. Like during one of his match celebrations, like he had to keep on doing the air guitar thing because people just wouldn't let it go. Like he went on for like a good 10 minutes with that.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. It really shows you just how big of a star he is and how much he means to that company.
Yeah. Anywho, he says TLC pre-show was what it was. Main card was Curtain Jerker, Asuka, Curtain Jerks. And Emma gets way more offense than she should have. Congrats, Vince. Done. You've ruined her already. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Go ask the monk. And we probably will tomorrow. Alexa retained. Can we feed her to Asuka already? Oh, wait. Enzo is champ again. And South Park. It's not a reporter. It's the guy at the desk, by the way. But the Cruiserweight title lives. And it's gone. It's dead again. The main event with Kurt in Shield gear was what it was. Big, beautiful, clusterfuck of a match. Strowman and Kane got into it, and Kane chokeslams Braun through a stage and pulls a Cena, pulling chairs down, putting down a chain of chairs. Only Strowman to emerge a few minutes later, and the confused look on Kane's face was absolutely hilarious. Oh wait, I forgot something. Match of the fucking night. Balor and AJ tore down, and this was... What's this? They actually did it. They actually fucking too sweet it live. Marks out, changes pants. But for some reason, Kane squashes Balor the next night. Vince. Seriously, because of the too sweet. You know, I don't believe that's the reason why he did. I think it was just, you know, people going, we can't put him too over. Well, if it is because of the too sweet on pay-per-view, Petty Vince is fucking petty. That's what I'm saying. Hunter, you know you've been resisting it for a few years now, but seriously, Paul, seriously. As Rafiki said to the Lion King, it is time, break out the golden shovel. You really want Vince to fuck off, do you, dude? He's been on that for like last couple of weeks about Vince.
Vince will leave the company once he's in his casket.
When he is DEAD.
And a second before then, because quite honestly, Vince would not know what to do with himself at this point without WWE.
Lucha Underground, I saw the highlights of Ultimate Lucha 4. Holy crap, Pentagon is champ. And
You mean Ultimate Lucha 3?
He said Night 4.
Oh, I thought you said
That's how he typed
Lucha.
it. That's how he typed it, dude. Holy crap, Pentagon is champion. Is Dario dead? But he's El Jefe. We know. We know. Winners, AJ Balor, Money in the match of the night. Excuse me, match of the night, no question. Kurt, I marked seeing him out in Shield gear. Marie's Miz, congrats on finding out that little Miz, that it's going to be a little Miz. It's going to be a little girl. Losers.
By the way, I'll have to give props to Miz and Maris for their cosplay to make the announcement.
What did they cosplay as?
Allow me to get the picture, because I can't do this justice. Keep reading. I'll find the picture.
All right. Losers, WB, sorry they fucking ruined Asuka already. I disagree with that, though. They haven't ruined her completely yet. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. Adam Blompier, no comment for not going into details. Those of you who know. And for those who don't, sorry about your damn luck. That's it from us, folks. I think Rip has a new top list of pay-per-view themes, I think, coming to the future. So stay tuned. Also, Fallen Society time. Stay tuned. Same. Fallen Society time. Same Fallen Society channel. All right, now.
Oh, it's a video.
Oh, it is a video. Okay. You'll have to send me through Skype. We can't put it on online, obviously, on live, obviously. So.
Oh, there actually is a picture.
Ooh, okay.
And oh my God, Miz's face in this picture is absolutely amazing.
All right, here we go.
It is the stuff of just brilliance.
Oh my God. Oh my. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here it is. Here it is right here. Miz's face. Good Lord.
Yeah. Look at that.
And here's the video, I think. This is the video?
Yeah, it's right below it. And right above it, though, is him dressed as David S. Pumpkins.
There it is, yeah. And it's a pink cake. That's how I found out.
Look at that lovely couple.
Yeah, it's awesome. And Marie says Cinderella, too. There it is again. And right above the thing you said?
Yeah, right above the picture of him is a picture of him dressed as David S. Pumpkins.
Any questions? I'm trying to find it, but there's no picture. I don't see it. I'm on the Miz's Twitter, by the way. So
yeah, it's on the Miz's Twitter, just right above the picture of him and Maurice from October 21st.
Aha, so a little lower than this then. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, any questions? and full screen. No, it's not. We need to...
Do you need to really full screen that?
No, but people, it needs to be in center. There we go. There's the center of the picture right there for you. Anyway, on that note, those... Yeah, we went right off topic real fast, didn't we?
We did.
We have to kill some time, though. Those are your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at thewrestlecast@gmail.com. We shall return with our some news, type stuff and things, and of course, our preview, the P. Stop roasting me about it, God dagnabbit.
There's a P on the prompter.
There's a P, and I read the P. We're talking Bound for Glory when we come back. Do not go too far.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Are you a fan of Big Bartholomew or Tex Ferguson or Chet Cheddarfield? They'll be at the KFC immediately following next Sunday's event with a purchase of the new Woo Crispy, Woo Tangy, Woo Honey Mustard Barbecue Flavored Georgia Gold Chicken. Woo! You can get one of them to sign your wrapper. Maybe if you ask politely. Woo!
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
Oh no! What have I done? The monster! Abyss! Oh no! I'm out of here! Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Gredo. Calm down. Deep breath. Get off.
Get up.
Oh, Grado, you impetuous young boy. Just because the serpent was thrown out of the garden doesn't mean that he stopped his work. At Bound for Glory, Abyss and I are going to send you straight to hell. Like Doomsday!
Back here on the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RBT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, podcasting places, Matty Jay and TWK, live on you with the YouTube channel, Thingamabobber, as per usual. I don't know if this is being broadcast live on Twitch. I believe it is a thing where you need the extension on OBS, and I do not have that yet. But if we are, hit the subscribe button thing.
Ollie, what's the music you're playing?
Money for Nothing.
I thought that was it, but I wasn't sure.
8-bit version. Found it on random chance, trying to find something for Bound for Glory, and that's pretty much what.
That and it is one of your favorite Dire Straits tunes.
Yes.
All right, time to get into news. First off, let's just get this out of the way. Adam,
yeah, let's get this out of the way. This is the bad news of the week here, I think.
Adam Blampier was caught. One of his victims came forward and accused him of being a sexual predator, and he was like, "Yes, I am." And so now he's been fired.
Instead of every other male son of a bitch in this world that went, no, there's no excuse. I was a different man. Lumpy and what? You know what? Yeah. Yes, I was.
And now he is delightfully eating shit because he deserved it. And he has been fired from Cultaholic. And hopefully the rehab will make him a better person.
Yeah, he's seeking professional help. He's admitted his thing right off the bat. He said, yeah, I fucked up. I deserve everything I need, and I'm going to get help.
Although I have to wonder if he's just saying this now that he's been outed, because he did admit he's been doing this for years, and even while he had a girlfriend. So, yeah, multiple layers of fucked up to this story.
Yep. But then again, there's multiple layers of fucked up with guys like Harvey Weinstein. And
yeah.
Like, there's this dude whose name escapes me here in Quebec, who's... he's the founder of the Just for Laughs Festival. He's been outed as a despicable motherfucker.
Can we go one fucking day in this world without somebody being a creepazoid?
Not freakazoid, creepazoid. There's a difference.
Very true, very true.
Yeah,
one is a beloved cartoon character.
Yes. The other is a bunch of dickholes.
Yeah. Am I going to wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden Matty Jay is a creeper?
All right, okay. I'll tell you right now. The worst thing you probably could find on me is me in a Sailor Moon costume. That's it. It's the absolute worst.
And that would actually get you some fangirls. The only thing about this,
I'd argue with that, but no, there's no way to prove it. I've never been with a girl anyway, sadly.
Yeah, trust me, you can get fangirls from that picture. I can almost guarantee you. Anyways, one thing that really annoys me about this whole story is the fact that, despite the fact that Adam said that he was wrong, all that stuff, there are people that are saying, "Oh, he didn't do anything wrong," which is like, no,
that's the thing. He did do something wrong. He said so himself.
And yet there are people, and I fucking argued with them on Twitter, and they're like, "Oh, he didn't do anything wrong." I'm like, I want to punch these goddamn people in their stupid fucking faces.
There's some people who are in denial because they don't want Blampier to leave, but
there are some people that are just way too attached to the people they look up to. Just trust me, people. Everyone is human. Everyone makes mistakes. And when they do, and especially when they admit it, you have to admit it to yourself as well.
If nothing else, Adam Blampier is more of a man than Harvey Weinstein.
A bit. It would have been nice had he
and again,
not
but
done
I'm
this
making
shit.
this statement not because I'm wrong or right or whatever. I'm saying that because Adam Blampier is still a fucker for doing what he did. I'm just saying Harvey Weinstein is not a fucking man.
Just the best we can hope from this is that somehow Adam will earn the forgiveness of his victims over the next several years.
Yeah.
And only then will he have a chance of being welcomed back into world of wrestling and internet.
I'm going to miss his list, though, man.
Thankfully, there are plenty of other people out there like Jules, Ben, plus the other cultaholic people.
And if you want to go beyond that, you got the Wrestle Talk guys, Ollie and Luke,
and Brian Zane as well.
enjoying their Brian Zane, who did Monster Brawl, which I marked out.
Also, Dave Knows Wrestling.
Yes, the Steven Larson doing in Raw guys.
By the way, my favorite thing about Steven Larson is that whenever they do a news story, Steve's always like, "What's this picture? What's this doing here?" Like you think he would eventually learn after all this time, but no,
Yeah.
Larson always has to explain it to him.
Anyway, also LPH, LPH.
Yeah, that's
being honest, like the Red Rangers, who in jail now. Oh, you mean that guy? Let's not bring it up. That's
anyways.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Also,
to
LPH. I don't believe that makes me bi. I believe that technically, in the technical terms, would make me a cross dresser. I guess.
Yes.
But not bi. I mean, not that I can confirm or deny that. But
nonetheless, moving on to WWE.
Yes.
At Survivor Series, most matches will be SmackDown versus Raw. Every champion will face the champion of the opposite brand, including, a men versus men Survivor Series match, a women versus women Survivor Series match, and all the champions facing the champions of the other brand. So a whole bunch of that.
So, out of all those matches, the one I'm really interested in is Usos versus Rollins and Ambrose. That's going to be a hell of a match.
Oh, yeah, that seems to be the one that has most people talking because you got Usos who are absolutely insane. You got The Shield who are absolutely insane. So that match should be, of course, absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. If not completely fucking insane.
Indeed. Also, Sin Cara got his second victory in a row against Baron Corbin this week on SmackDown.
Holy fucking shit.
By the way, they changed his mask around these past couple weeks to now where he essentially looks exactly like Mystico now.
And for those wondering, no, that is not Mystico in that ring. It's Hunico.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's been Hunico for the past few years now.
Yeah. So
and,
Mystico gonna sue somebody.
Yeah, that was CMLL. The only thing that's making it different is that now there's like this weird ring around the mask.
Yeah.
That's
which I think
really
I think that can make it legally different, I guess. But
that's literally like the only thing because they took away the bat wings and the eye coverings, which was the only thing that really differentiated it.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I'm glad to see Sin Cara get some momentum. Looks like this is building sort of a mini feud.
Yeah.
And of course, one thing we have to talk about, Under Siege, SmackDown just came in and just wrecked everyone on Raw. Like, literally everyone.
And Dana Brooke turned it into an international meme by running away. Which, by the way, if you see about 30 or 40 people hell-bent on kicking your ass, would you be running? I would.
My favorite meme is somebody took a picture of Ty Dillinger smashing the makeup. It's almost like Ty Dillinger, the ultimate feminist, destroying society's perception of beauty.
My favorite meme is no, it's not even a meme. It's literally a tweet, of I believe it was Natalia pushing away, Zack Ryder, and her hand happens to be near the Never region.
Ooh!
Whoa! Woo! Woo! Wow! Was the caption? I think.
A little close there.
Little close. and Zach wasn't exactly complaining.
No, it was an absolutely bonkers brawl.
It was.
You can't even really call it a brawl. It was a beatdown. We even saw a modern-day Stan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, Baron Corbin looked at him like, fuck this, fuck this intern. Beats the crap out of him. Fuck this monitor. Oh, my favorite meme. We're going to beat up everybody in the locker room. Brock and Asuka, looking for us? Catering. You're going to beat up catering.
Also, I love when they were just walking down the hallway. Chago just kicks down a random light.
Oh. My favorite tweet from the aftermath. Can't believe I forgot about this. But I need to find it. Big E with tweet of the week.
Was it him? Was the New Day singing?
New Day singing "Liking It Raw" or "Don't like Raw" or something like that. Yeah.
You're gonna play it, aren't you?
I'm gonna find it. Aha! There it is.
Oh baby, we don't like Raw. 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 Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah. If Raw was my baby, then I'd give it away. Yeah, I meant it. I don't want that baby. Get that baby out of here. Raw, we don't want you. Get it going. Get it going. Get it going. Get it going. We stepped up in the house and whooped everybody. We don't want that baby. You don't want that baby. Get him going.
Absolute brilliance.
Big E. Random at times, always fucking funny.
Give that man a world title.
Goddamn right. Give him a goddamn belt.
We also had new Fashion Files, this time spoofing Reservoir Dogs, which is brilliant. And then to coincide with today's release of Stranger Things, next week they're going to do Stranger Things.
It's going to be so fucking weird.
I fully assume to see Tyler Breeze wearing a dress.
Yeah. As 11, I think it is. Yeah.
If not, I will be severely disappointed.
You know what? You know what would be a weird fucking twist? It's not Tyler Breeze in the dress. It's Fandango in the dress.
Nah, that doesn't match their characters. Breeze is the fabulous one.
True.
He can pull it off.
He can.
I mean, the guy did Mia Wallace perfectly. And by the way, I fucking called that he was going to do Mia Wallace. I called that. You can find the tweet from like weeks ago when I said that.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that tweet. When they first announced, Pulp Fashion, you were on that shit in half a second. I remember that tweet now.
Let's see. Roman Reigns is expected to be recovered really, really soon, which is amazing considering he had fucking mumps.
Yeah, this is going to be at least a couple weeks. I don't expect to see him at Survivor Series.
But apparently WWE might be expecting him to be back by then. If it is, that's some Superman recovery time.
I've had mononucleosis, which is not the mumps, but it's similar to it. You do not come back from that quickly. You don't.
Yeah, so if you can, good for you, Roman. If not, then please recover and get well soon.
This is one of those things. Like, I don't care if he's making you money. You keep him on the shelf till it's all gone and he's ready to go.
If anything, think of this as future investment.
Yeah.
Keep him healthy, so that way when he comes back, he's 100%.
Yeah.
You won't have to worry about nothing.
Let him heal up.
If anything, this will make him even more fresh when he returns.
That's what he needs. That's what he needs. Not a Shield reunion, not a half-baked Shield reunion, hey, let's overexpose him at 5,000. He needs time off. He needs to be fresh.
And if anything, I think everyone needs a little time off every now and again.
Yeah.
To sort of refresh themselves and also to give them a break from the crowd. That's one thing that New Japan does absolutely perfectly. The roster goes through rotations, so that way everyone gets their time to shine. Everyone looks like a star. Nobody's overexposed, and everyone just looks amazing.
Oh, and they don't have like a major show every freaking Monday or Tuesday either, so that definitely helps.
Yeah, it's not everyone has to work like all these super long matches. That's why they have these so many tag matches. That way, people don't have to do all these super like long matches every week, and they don't have these all these random house shows.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on to Impact. Jeff Jarrett is officially gone. They announced this week that he and Impact are no longer a thing.
Essentially, Jeff Jarrett fired. Done.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that had anything to do with his alcoholism this week, but maybe it was just coincidence.
The report is he did get himself checked in to a rehab that is WWE sponsored.
Yes, because WWE's whole rehab thing is if you're ever under contract with them, then they must provide rehab support for you if you request it.
And and for those, I'm still confused, right? Because last time I checked, Jeff Jarrett got himself blackballed from WWE.
I know, but this is a legal thing.
Yeah, this is a legal thing, yes. They are legally obligated. They said it. It's a fine print, yeah.
And it's good that he's getting himself into rehab because he seemed to get drunk at a lot of shows this week. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the Impact firing thing or Impact's like ending deal thing, but I'm just glad he's getting some help. And by the way, this week on Impact, they actually debuted the new Impact titles, which is the same as the current ones, just replacing the GFW logo with the Impact logo.
Smart move.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there.
Also, 99% of the Impact matches this week were featured from promotions around the world that they partner with. Let's see. They had matches from The Crash, Noah, and Maddie, you're going to like this one, Border City Wrestling.
Nice.
And of course, that's because Scott D'Amore runs BCW.
Scott D'Amore runs BCW, yeah.
I'm glad to see that promotion still going. The only match that wasn't featured there were two matches that weren't. There was Johnny Impact and Hector Garza versus Chris Adonis and Eli Drake, and Moose versus Lashley. So, yeah, we had some pretty good wrestling this week on Impact. And moving into other news, we had Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi advancing, as well as Roppongi 3K in the Super Junior Tag Tournament.
Yeah.
They had two quarterfinals this Monday, and they're going to have two more quarterfinals Sunday. And the finals are going to be in November, I believe.
Yeah, during Power Struggle, I think it is.
I want to say yes.
I'm gonna check real quick.
Yeah, Power Struggle, November 5th.
Which is Sunday, which is, oh, fuck.
The semifinals are going to be October 30th. November 5th.
Power Struggle, October 30th. They got the lineup, and Power Struggle, November 5th. Osaka Perpetual Gym in Osaka.
Are you still going to be in Florida for that?
I'm in Florida, yeah. I'm in Florida.
Oh, you could watch that with the guys.
At like 2 or 3 in the morning?
You can watch it the next day.
Yeah, that's true. Though, Easy and I are thinking of going to see Thor Ragnarok, though.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Yeah. Let's see. I got the Power Struggle. Let's see here. We have Intercontinental Championship is Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kota Ibushi. Junior Heavyweight title will be Ospreay versus Skrull. That's going to be fucking awesome. Oh my god, they actually booked it.
Yep.
Suzuki versus Yano for the Never Open Weight title.
And while Minoru Suzuki is the champion walking into this match, Toru Yano still has the belt.
Still has. This is Toru Yano. I know he's still got the fucking belt.
And I hope he wins it here.
Please. That's the ultimate humiliation for Minoru Suzuki. Like, I know he's going to get eventually murdered, but I'm like, who cares? It's Suzuki versus Yano. And to confirm, yeah, Super Junior Tag Tournament. Booked in there.
Matt, did you watch this week's Being the Elite?
Yes, I did.
Cody is a fucking mastermind.
He's either going to take over Kenny Omega's spot,
or he's going to or the Bullet Club's going to pull an Adam Cole on him.
or this is all a fucking work and we're just overthinking this.
It could be either of those things. Only time will tell. And now it is time to preview Bound for Glory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this is going to be awesome to read this, but Bound for Glory 2017 from the Aberdeen Pavilion in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, my hometown, everybody. I'm going to be in freaking November
It's in
5th,
her hometown, but
2017.
it's in your hometown, but you'll be in Florida.
Of all the things, man. Of all the things. I'm still proud of the fact that it's happening. It's the first big pay-per-view Ottawa's ever had. So this is still huge.
You think that WWE would have had at least a couple pay-per-views, considering it's the capital of the country?
Sadly, it's Montreal or Toronto. Big markets, unfortunately. But regardless, they got a 6-man tag match to start off the evening with Team Impact, with Ethan Carter III, Eddie Edwards, and James Storm taking on Team AAA, El Hijo del Fantasma, Pagano? Am I reading it right?
Yep, Pagano.
Pagano and Tejano.
People may know El Hijo del Fantasma better as King Cuerno.
Oh, that's right. They switched up the thing for him.
I like him better as King Cuerno.
Yeah, I do too.
I like the mask design better, and he looks cool in a Stetson.
He looks awesome in his Stetson. He looks badass with a stag's head on top of him too.
Damn right.
That's just what it is. But yeah, that's. By the way, you like my Twitter handle for Halloween?
Yeah.
El Hijo del Bulk.
Yeah, yeah.
Son of Bulk.
Yeah. You should have made that, Matty. You should have made that French.
Le Fils de Bulk doesn't sound as awesome as El Hijo.
Do you say Le Fist?
Le Fils, yeah, but the son. You know, it's F-I-L-S. Yes.
F-I-L-S.
That's how it's spelled in French. I'm not making this shit up.
Okay, then.
All right?
Languages are weird.
Google Translate that shit. I am not kidding. The son of Bulk. You will see it. I am not kidding.
Languages in general are weird.
Yes. That's why I said El Hijo del Bulk. It sounds more badass.
Anyways, next match I'm looking forward to very much.
Yeah, first blood match. And yo, this is not a women's title. This is not a thing. This is literally Rosemary versus Taya Valkyrie. First blood.
They're going to tear the whole building down.
They are. They fucking are.
Possibly literally.
If it's not them, it's the next match. But this is gonna be awesome. And speaking of that, it's good. It's yourself. Grado in Ottawa, I'm gonna miss it. Fucking A. Abyss in Ottawa, I'm gonna miss it. But anyway. It's Grado versus Abyss in a Monsters Ball match. If Grado loses, he's done in the U.S. And ironically, he's in Canada, so there's that.
And James Mitchell is going to be at ringside.
This is going to be one of those final deletion type things where they're going to overbook it / bring it to the outside and show some extra video. And
I hope so. I really hope so.
This is one of those, you got to.
This is going to be absolute bonkers. And one thing I love about this match is that technically it's been built up for 6 months.
One of the best built storylines, and involves Grado.
At least one of the longest built ones, which is amazing.
Yeah. It's
like, holy fuck.
There you go. Anyway. Next up, 6 Sides of Steel tag match. Moose and Stephen Bonner versus Lashley and King Mo Mohammed Lual.
Yeah, King Mo. should be, hopefully it'll be good.
This
because
is obviously they're
match.
trying to mix up the MMA with the wrestling again because of Lashley's MMA background, which...
And of course they got two, they got two very well-known MMA fighters with King Mo and Stephen Bonner.
How do you work a shoot or shoot a work? That's what I have to wonder.
I feel they're going to do a lot of ramming faces into the cage.
Yeah. Probably.
I call Moose and Bonner to win.
Makes sense. Next up, Sienna, Gail Kim, and Ali for the it's a 3-way for the Impact Knockouts Championship.
Yeah, but you want to know why Terrence Royale ended up getting released from Impact?
What happened?
And she couldn't get into Canada.
Oh, same thing with Jim Cornette. That's right. And for those wondering, Impact Wrestling is owned by a Canadian-owned company, so the shrug is on this one. What can you do?
I want to see Sienna win, but I have a feeling that Gail's going to win this match.
Sentimental favorite, yeah.
Nonetheless, it should be a really good match.
Yes. I fucking love this next the name of the next one already. It's a 51-50 Street Fight Impact World Tag Titles. Dave and Jake Christ, a.k.a. Ohio... Creased? It's Creased. All right.
Yes.
Ohio versus everything.
O-V-E.
Fucking love that name. That's a good name. Versus LAX, Ortiz, Santana, Homicide, Conan, and Diamante.
I kind of like the OVE's original name better.
What was it?
OI4K. Ohio is for killers.
Aha. Yes.
And they had that's the name they used in the Indies. They had quite a lot of people in the group. A few other people in the group, including JT Davidson and Sammy Callahan.
Yeah. Now I get the feeling there's some spoilers in the next one, but we're reading it as is on Wikipedia. 6-way match for the Impact X Division Championship. Trevor Lee was the champion, defending against Desmond Xavier, Matt Seidel, Petey Williams, Sanjay Dutt, and Garza Jr.
Yeah, Desmond Xavier has really been built up more than anyone as the top contender right now.
Yeah.
So I really hope that he wins, especially after he won the X Cup.
Makes sense.
The Super X Cup.
Makes more sense. And finally, the main event of the evening for the Impact Global Championship, or the Impact Heavyweight Championship, or the World Championship. It's like, just call the world title. You know, I hear global, and I'm going back to the Legend/TV/Global/International/ it was a red belt. It was a big red belt that he got too many names championship.
That was a nice design belt, though.
It was a nice design, just too many names.
Too many names. Too many names.
Anyway, the challenger, Johnny Impact is what it is.
Well, the person who should hold the belt has had all the names as well.
True. Versus Eli Drake with Chris Adonis. I believe that's Chris Masters.
By the way, they put in a special taunt for towel matches where the person does Eli Drake's 3-point taunt.
Really?
First they put in his finisher last year, and now this year they put in his taunt. I'm starting to think that somebody at 2K has a hard-on for Mr. Drake.
Wow. All right. And that could be you being a bunch of wrestling fans.
But Evil Rev also prefers King Cuerno. Very nice.
How can you not prefer King Cuerno?
And Mike Show refers to the Super X Cup as the superest of all X Cups. It's so super they should hire Tony Chimmel to do the announcing next time.
Oh God. I know exactly where you're going. Don't kill your throat. Yeah, the superest. It's the Super X Cup? Yeah, the superest and theXiest.
Anyways, I expect Johnny Impact to win the main event.
And for those wondering, yeah. Wait. You know, from the Doctor Who riff. Wait. Peter Cushing? Like Grand Moff Tarkin? Yeah, the grandest and the maffiest. Why did you do that? Why did you?
Anyways, I'm guessing you're going with Johnny Impact as well?
Is Eli Drake still heel?
Yep.
Johnny Mundo it is. Send him home happy. That's what I say.
That's what you normally do with the biggest show of the year.
Please.
And Die Hard Gamer says he got it.
I don't blame ya. Anyway, so once again, November 5th, Aberdeen Pavilion, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. If you're coming from the States to go to this, I will tell you right now, it is ask for Lansdowne Park. That's where it is. If you're looking for a big giant, you know, landmark, literally TD Place Field, like the big football field, is literally across the street from it, essentially.
Oh, so you've been to this area before?
I've been to CHL games there, to OHL games actually. Been to hockey games. Been to.
Oh, they have some. It's a hockey place.
It's a football field, but in the giant building of stands is a couple of buildings and a hockey rink.
Can't wait to see how it looks on TV.
I mean, well, no, TD Place is not where they're holding the pay-per-view. They're holding it at Aberdeen Pavilion, which is another building.
Right.
But I will tell you, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't do it with TD Place because that's a unique building.
Well, they wanted to get as much people into a small building so that way it looked as packed as possible.
Which is fair enough. That's fair enough. But yeah.
Or so I have heard.
Hey, you know what? It's still not WWE. They want to sell the building without, you know, making it look like they're papering the house. That's fair enough, if you ask me.
Yeah, anytime I've seen that happen to quite a few shows, and oofa.
Yeah. By the way, Ring of Honor don't paper the house.
No, they do not.
Yep. Nope. 10% off for McMahon's in San Antonio.
Yeah, I love that.
Any hoozles. It's time for winners and losers. T-Dub, losers first, please.
I have to say WWE for jobbing out Finn Balor on Raw that way. Why? After that huge victory, why? What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's one of my losers this week as well. Just the 50-50 book. He had match of the night for you just because of a fucking bullshit is what it is. Also, Jeff Jarrett. You know, Mildred's going to kill me for not using the Jeff's Busted thing that he sent me about a month or so back, but it'd be so appropriate, but I could not find it. Could not find the link. Sorry, Mildred. Anyway, let's do winners.
I'll give my winners to I guess I'll give it to Finn Balor and AJ for having a stellar match on such short notice.
Yeah, and that's one of my winners as well. AJ versus Finn. Great match. Match of the night. Match of the week for sure. SmackDown Live for hashtag Under Siege. Bullet Club in general because fucking duh. And Jay Hunter and OSW review. Why do you ask? This I answer. There we go. There it is once again. Actually, what bar is my t-shirt? What bar is my t-shirt? You see it?
See, your t-shirt is blue, red, and gold?
Yes. Also, you notice Bryce, as in Bryce Ramsberg.
Yeah, very nice.
Chikara joke, everybody. Anyway. Yeah. By the way, the bar is actually, I could probably show off a couple of things. Let me not knock the other stuff down here while I'm trying to. Yeah, of course I do. God damn it! All right, there we go. Let me turn on the camera. Part of the package we got, of course, one of the things I was promised was a card to Nolliker University. And the background, Founding Father. It's the Yeti. There it is in the background. And they had another one of these. I'm a super bra now. That's awesome. They had a sticker, so I already stuck it on the back of my laptop because why not? And got an autograph from Jay. Awesome. Apparently, to him, a winner is me. And how to aloha, aloha. There you go. That's what I got. And the chocolate is delicious. For the record. Anyway, that is going to do it for the show. Tito, I assume you're looking at the feed right now.
Yeah,
looking
watching you show off your stuff.
Hey, $10 a month, folks. You get a chocolate bar. And a card and access to Nagar University exclusive video reviews. They actually had Aliens, the first two Alien movies. Fun reviews. Worth the money. Anyway, here's what's going on the thing. I don't know. Are we still? Is Tony Helm still staying some time off?
He should be back tomorrow.
Should be back tomorrow with Helmson on Twitch. Sunday, Toka Riffs Live. It's our last show before Ranger Stop because next Sunday we're not there because obvious reasons. But we are doing a regular schedule once again. Oh, Mike, hello, aren't and you and guys gonna dance that at Ranger Stop? No. I believe that is WrestleMania 4 for OSW review, by the way. Monday, The Shades Blaze is doing Fallout 4. Tuesday, Rift Down with TWK and the crew. I will be watching SmackDown from that hotel, by the way.
Very nice.
Yeah, the idea is, and of course, I was thinking, hey, here's a plan. SmackDown, go to TGI Fridays, have a rack of ribs. But Hyperforce is airing that week. Fuck. So I'm going to order in some pizza. Chill out in the hotel room. Wednesday, that's where it is. I'm going to figure out the Discord thing because I know I should be able to do I know I'm able to do Skype on hotel Wi-Fi. So it stands to reason I should be able to do Discord and a couple of little things here and there. So we're going to figure this thing out. If I am able to join in, we'll be doing our normal Warhammer TRPG, The Enemy Within. If not, expect some Jackbox Party Pack. And of course, Thursday, no Ranger Recap. Why? What the fuck did I just plug? It's right there. There's a plug. Right there. Ranger Stop 5. Which, by the way, incidentally, you could join us from the Holiday Inn Suites across from Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. Ranger Stop 5, Superhero Toy Comic Con. Join us, why don't you? TW, obviously we can't do anything much, but you're still doing Let's Plays on your channel, so that's
yes,
something.
I'm starting Let's Plays, and it looks like I'll be doing Uncharted Drake's Fortune.
Ooh.
So I'll probably start recording that tomorrow night.
Very nice. But until then, that is the show. We thank you very much for tuning us in. As per usual, we thank you very much for tuning in on behalf of TWK.
Until next time, this is TWK of TWK Reviews telling you to work your gimmick, and good night.
My name's Matty Jay and Professional Wrestling. Support your independent promotion as soon as possible. By the way, speaking of that, if you're supporting independent wrestling and follow C4 Wrestling's Instagram/Facebook/Twitter and haven't gotten a ticket to any of the Impact tapings, 50% off. I'm actually considering getting another ticket for maybe Friday?
The final day of the tapings?
Final day of the tapings. I may be late for the Wrestle-Cast. If that's cool with you.
Or you could just take another week off.
Yeah, and while I am paid vacation, it'll pay you for taking time off. I mean, it's bullshit, but
Hey, we'll figure it out. Plus, we got Survivor Series coming back. We got 2 weeks to figure it out.
Wrap it up.
We got 2 weeks to think about it anyway. So, yeah, I did the thing. So, I'm going to say thank you very much for tuning in. Have a good one. Have a safe one. I will see you in 2 weeks. Or on TWK Riffs. Or in Florida. Have a good one. Have a safe one. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
The safety lecture continues. The next thing they do, they tell you to locate your nearest emergency exit. I do this immediately. I locate my nearest emergency exit, and then I plan my route. You have to plan your route. It's not always a straight line, is it? Sometimes there's a really big fat fuck sitting right in front of you. Well, you know you'll never get over him. I look around for women and children, midgets and dwarfs, cripples, war widows, paralyzed veterans, people with broken legs, anybody who looks like they can't move too well. The emotionally disturbed come in very handy at a time like this. You might have to go out of your way to find these people, but you'll get out of the plane a lot goddamn quicker, believe me. I say, let's see. I'll go around the fat fuck, step on the widow's head, push those children out of the way, knock down the paralyzed midget, and get out of the plane where I can help others.